Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back, my darlings. How are you? I am back home. It was much needed digital break, so to speak. I hope that all of you had a chance to. I hope that all of you had a chance to have a beautiful weekend. Without sometimes some good times with your family, nature, I don't know, whatever else you like to do, but I hope that everyone had a moment for themselves. It's so important because so often when we don't have a moment for ourselves, we just try to escape and we are escaping from ourselves. We abandoning ourselves more than anybody else when we don't have a moment. I definitely had a few wonderful moments where I was just able to be present and enjoy and recharge a little bit, because actually it is so interesting. Even doing the lives and it's very relaxed, it does take a lot of my social energy, which is probably not something I really have a lot of. So I hope that everybody is a little bit more recharged and feeling wonderful today. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Go away. Oh my gosh, the flies that just flew away. But oh well, we're not going to stop the video. We're not gonna stop the video for and give attention to anybody who does not deserve it. I'm gonna put some people in timeout, hide somebody from the channel. So today's topic is, are Eastern Europeans just more socially honest? Are Eastern Europeans just more socially honest than certain countries, certain Western countries, um, such as United States, I don't know, United Kingdom? I don't know. You help me. You tell me. I hope so. I hope that my wonderful subscribers can see and join. I know a lot of people don't get my notification on time, and I really don't know how to fix that. Maybe I will try certain days to announce my lives so my favorite people are here and we can discuss it, because I would like to make my lives a little bit shorter, especially in the evening. Although I feel such a wonderful atmosphere when we go in deeper in a conversation, and it feels like such a beautiful community feeling. It feels like belonging. I love how this feels, and I've been getting a wonderful feedback over the weekend. I want to say thank David B. I don't know if he's here right now, but your message just made my day, my night. It was a special day for me, and it's just seeing your feedback was wonderful. Thank you so much for doing that. And also with certain comments and feedback, I'm going to spend some time and reply some comments and reply the emails. And thank you so much for wonderful feedback that you've been giving me. It gives me energy to do these lives, to come on and continue. So welcome everyone. So I just when my mates are joining, we are not reading today disrespectful comments, silly comments. We just simply putting them in timeout, and if people don't learn, we're gonna block them. We're going to I don't know, hide them from the channel. I don't really like blocking, but if somebody just has, oh, thank you, Eddie. Eddie Ciliano is saying just subscribe. Thank you, Eddie. I love that. That's one of the best compliments, if not the best compliment you can do to show your appreciation, is subscribe to the channel. And I feel inspired, like I feel inspired from beautiful things, uh, from fresh roses, from the sunlight, from the views. I'm this kind of girl that gets inspired from beautiful people. I'm gonna share some experiences with you I had this weekend. And yes, but today's topic is relaxing. It's kind of fun. Maybe we can all maybe we can all learn about some different aspects of certain cultures. And myself as a Eastern Siri is listening to what I'm saying. Siri, goodbye. Don't interrupt the conversation. So yes, being Eastern European, I think that there are certain things that I would like to share. I think they're making communication a lot more authentic. I think that we all can learn, being from different cultures, we all can learn from each other. There is no such a thing as perfect culture. There is no such a thing as perfect culture, okay? It doesn't exist. I would like to tell you, oh yeah, my culture is the best. No, it's not. It has very incredible aspects, but it also, of course, always have downsides. So I think it's a beautiful thing to, when you have these pastries with raisins, and if you were little ever, if you ever done this, I'm sure you did. Like all normal children, you pick those raisins out of the bread. So I believe that we can pick beautiful things from different cultures like this, picking those little um, raisins out of the bread. So that's how we learn. So I'm not glorifying my culture just because I'm from there, but I'm seeing things that I think are a bit off in America, and things could be so much better and so much more authentic. So I believe that Eastern Europeans are a lot more socially honest than and a lot more real than overall culture in US. Welcome, Elizabeth, my beautiful mods, Elizabeth and CCGB. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Frankie, welcome, good evening. And thank you for that wonderful comment you left on my post. Thank you. It really, really made me smile and made my day. Thank you. uh it's not so easy to start something over. So when I see this beautiful feedback, I really get inspired from it. So thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and finding my channel helpful. And I got some messages from ladies on my IG page and on my email, and it's just so wonderful. So thank you for your feedback. So we're going to start. We are, one second, I don't know, shall I answer questions, or I think I'm gonna continue this conversation, and then I will look at the questions. I think that'd be better, right? So I believe that Eastern European people in general are a lot more socially honest, and I find it a lot more authentic, and I find it a lot more loving, and I find it a lot more caring. For example, my entire life, my ever since I was maybe in high school, my girlfriends, ladies around me, would always ask me about, their boyfriends, would share about their relationships, would ask me for advice, just always, I don't know, would even people I don't know. I would be somewhere in the subway, on the bus, I don't know, staying in line, and people just would share their entire life with me. Usually, often it's something painful, but sometimes it's something beautiful. And, when somebody asking me for a perspective, I find it more loving to tell them the truth. What I think. It's not a absolute truth. It's just truth from my perspective, because I was personally asked. I find it disheartening and very disappointing when people, in order to keep friendships, basically lie, you know. um When you see things that are very wrong, and in order you're like, yeah, you beat one thing that takes me out of my alignment is when a person, instead of making a statement, would beat around the bush and try from this side no, just say it. Just say it. Stop beating around the bush. For men, I find it very feminine. For women, I find it very disingenuous. Just say it. Just form a sentence and say, I don't want you to come over. I don't think we have a lot in common. Like, for example, just tell the truth. I find it very fake. So, when nowadays I have friends, I have a couple of wonderful friends finally here in US, and they know before they ask me for my insight or for my advice, they know that because I care, I'm going to say the truth from how I see it. My goal is not to hurt anyone. My goal is not to take a hit of someone's self-esteem. My goal is not to offend, because I'm taking my energy. And honestly, I'm actually coming to a conclusion that I'm a little bit tired of an emotional labor. Just because I have certain gifts, I do not necessarily want to be at a therapy session. So I was honest on my side, and I told one of my friends that I need a break. I cannot endlessly discuss, her relationship with her ex, and I want our dates when we go out to get some champagne, when we go out, have a night on the town, or we going out to do some shopping, some lady things. I don't want our entire 2 hours or 3 hours to be about complexity of a relationship with her ex. And I am on the verge of telling her what I really think about her ex. And I think that her ex plays for another team. That is what I really think. But I was kind of soft. But when I see unfairness, when I see that one person is leeching of the other one, and this person matters to me, I would tell it honestly. They don't have to do what I think they need to be doing. But if you ask me a question and I really care about you, the more I care about you, the more honest I will be. Because I would want that for me. If I had been in difficult situations in life, in difficult, very tangled situations when I didn't know what to do, and I had people that I asked because I could not, sometimes when you're inside of something, you cannot see the answer. Sometimes when you are in something, you cannot see the answer because you are in it. You are not logical, you are emotionally involved. So yes, the reason why I tell the truth when people ask me is that I find it the most caring thing to do, and I would like to get the same in return. And this is probably why I don't have so many. I have wonderful acquaintances. Everybody I worked through the channel, most people that I consulted, we are still in a very good relationship. People still order my services, my consultations, because sometimes they kind of know the answer, but they trust either my opinion, or they just want to get another perspective. But in general, I think it is more loving thing to do. So I have a question to the chat, because I don't want this to be a monologue. I have a question to the chat. Do you find honesty when somebody asking your opinion about some serious things, like let's say relationships? Let's say you have a friend who is in a very abusive relationship, or who is in a relationship when they are not loved and everyone can see it but them. they are in something that is very bad for them, and they are trying to find an excuse. um what do you think is a more loving thing to do? To say that, oh yeah, it's wonderful, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna change, yeah, I think it's gonna be great? Or do you find it your responsibility to just say, I really don't, it doesn't look that that is really working for you. You look dull, you look sad, you look like you lost yourself. I cannot recognize you anymore. Do you think it's important to give a person an honest opinion, risking the friendship? Or do you think you would rather pretend to be sweet but not lose your friendship? So that's a question in the chat. Remember, the person need to ask for your opinion. By no means I recommend that you should come to a person and tell them, okay, you need to do this, you need another job, you need another husband, you need another makeup. Like here, people love telling me how I love how I look. So if I would ask, I would absolutely welcome all the opinions. But I love certain things, they inspire me. So I'm gonna keep them even if a million people will tell me, oh, this is awful, because I love it. The way I spend time, the way I even doing these lives, I have people who write to me, why are you doing these lives? They literally don't bring any value, blah, blah, because I love it and I'm gonna do it. And I don't care what you think. So it is very important to not force your opinion. We are talking about when a person trusts in you and want to know what you think about certain issue. So let me read your comments. Question. I would say this, put one in the chat if you think that more loving thing to do is be as honest as possible when somebody is struggling and asking for your outlook. Okay, I'm gonna read from the bottom up. I'm sorry, I cannot read unique, but it says, Elizabeth says 1, so yes. Straight 2. Somebody says second, which is not telling the truth, I guess. I'm not a violent person, but a woman needs to be protected, so I would approach her abusive man and straighten him out. Well, I'm not even talking that deep. I don't think you can straighten out anyone unless you're risking going to prison, Some men need some need a straightening out. Some need straightening out that would would need some it's some very strong approach, but it's not always your job to fix people. I think it's really not. The best way to straighten up abusive relationship is to leave it, to exit. The best way. There is but the person who is abusive, who is manipulative, narcissistic, they are on their own terms in their own worlds. Think about how difficult it is for you, for me, for all of us, to change a habit we don't like about ourselves or for ourselves. Like, you have this habit, you don't like it, you want to change it, and you can't because you have to be so consistent to change a bad habit. So how do you expect somebody with abusive nature to change because you want it? Who told you that they want to do it? So yeah, I'm giving advice anybody who is in a hurtful relationship. Yes, there is only one way. It's the door. So, CCGB says exactly spot on. Yes. Yes, and I want to, I don't know, I don't think David is here, but I want to thank David for joining my membership tier and my coffee. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna make some kind of bonuses for people who are my recurring members because I really appreciate it. And yes, I will update you what it's gonna be. It's gonna be maybe some behind the scenes things, just some sweet things from me, some extra things. All right. Thank you, darling. Thank you. What part of Europe? It doesn't matter right now what part of Eastern Europe I am. I'm just so tired of answering. Sometimes you need to listen to the message and the conversation to be respectful. If you really want to know, you can watch some of my videos. I don't want to be repeating the same information every single night. It doesn't matter. I absolutely think that if you force your advice, somebody says it doesn't matter, people only hear what they want to think. Yes, it's true. So I don't recommend to get overly passionate and start living your friend or your, I don't know, your relative life and get so involved into their life. No. It's actually a very fine line, and it's very easy to start living their life because you're so passionate that they do better. But I think if somebody asks you, if they really ask you, you can tell them one time what you think. I had a very close friend. Unfortunately, he's not here right now. And I don't know, he just was a very warm person. He actually was helping me out with the channel back in time. And he has that awful fiance. I could tell as a woman that she did not care if he lived or died. I think he was flattered being with her because she was younger, she was attractive, and he was an older gentleman, but very charming, with very warm nature, very loving. I loved his personality a lot. And because I cared about him, he asked me, and I gave him a warning. I just told him. He got very upset and he told me, well, it's not like you know all the answers, and not like you can know something 100%. And I told him, I do I do know it was obvious for everyone but him, but I told him, that's okay. I just told you my opinion, and we don't have to talk about that. If you are happy, and after all, you have to live your life, and um you must make your choice. But I would appreciate if I'm in a relationship with a man. I have men friends in my life. I have couple very close men friends, as I would say, and I have some men relatives that are older than me, smarter than me. So if I were in a relationship with a man, that they could see, because a man could see another man, just like a woman can see another woman better than you men ever will. So as you men can see a player, you can see a low baller, you can see an abuser, because you are a man yourself. You understand it much better than us women. So I would appreciate, and it would mean everything to me, if my friend that is older than me, who is like an older brother or an uncle to me, because I don't have my father anymore, if I'm in a relationship and he would tell me, and he would say, listen, I really need to talk to you. I think that when you're that close, you have right, even if somebody doesn't ask you, you have right to say your opinion, because as a man in a family, you are a protector. You are a protector. And it would mean everything to me if these men that are protective for me, that I cherish certain relationships in my life, if they would tell me, listen, this is not a match for you. This man is a dishonest man. This man is playing games, and I can prove it. They would point out certain character flaws or things or manipulations that I don't understand. That would mean the world to me, because I wouldn't need to risk my life, to risk having a child with the wrong person, to have all this damage when you have a family member, a close friend, they that can see that this is a bad match. It's not a match to begin with. It's a man with a weak character, or a player, or some other man who is not driven, or man who's trying to take advantage, or dishonest, or pathological liar, or whatever it is. As women, when we, as ladies, when we fall in love, we have all those hormones. Believe me, I have these glasses with hearts. I'll be posting some photos on Instagram, with the heart glasses. We cannot see. And the funny thing is, no matter, you can have your own channel, you can tell things to people, you can have beautiful expertise and knowledge, but when it comes to you as a person, when you're in love, you see it from the rose colored glasses. That's why I think that honesty can save lives for the people that you love. Let me read some of your comments. Hello, Robert. Hello, Ariella. Thank you. A woman with men friends is a red flag. Well, you don't know the nature of our relationships, and you don't know how long particular men have been in my life, and you don't understand the nature of relationships. I'm sorry to tell you that. I am not here to defend anybody. This is not men friends that we hang out, or every woman should have, if she doesn't have a father or an older brother, she need to have protective men in her life. I'm not gonna go about it, but I have men that are like older brother to me. That's what it is. And I very cherish these relationships. It could be only 2 or 3. It's not group of guys you have having out and having beer with, and they have their families and everything. Sometimes you don't always come with a big family. Your family doesn't always live with you. So if you are able to cherish relationships through the years, it's a beautiful thing. Create them. Half of my family is created by me. And of course, the other parties. But it's generally a father's role to protect his daughter. And imagine if the father has a daughter and he sees that his daughter is entertaining a fool. He makes her, let's just create a fool, right? He is not showing up on time. He's always late. He's never thoughtful. He forgets about her birthday. He cannot do anything for her birthday but to say happy birthday, 3 days later. And he's not thoughtful. He is not ambitious in his career. He's already counting on your daughter covering for him. He's trying to make you pregnant. He's forcing intimate relationships, but he cannot offer any kind of protection. What kind of father? In Eastern Europe, in our good families, it doesn't happen. A father would never accept this. He would open his daughter's eyes and would say, this is wrong. Even better, he would raise his daughter in such a way that your daughter would reject such a man. But sometimes when we fall in love, we don't see the truth. We draw, trust me. I am a master drawer. I am an artist when it comes to this. So we draw beautiful things, we create these images. So that's why we need platonic men in our life that are older brother, father kind of role. And it's very important. One of the reasons why women struggle so bad and have all these boyfriends and all these children and all this drama, because they actually do not have that masculine protection that would put certain candidates in check. That is very important. That is very important to have that. And sometimes if you don't have that, it could be, maybe it's maybe you work somewhere for a while, or we're supposed to nurture some relationships and have more people than just us. For those who are not blessed with a big family. Oh, in this case, I think it's absolutely father's responsibility to look out for his daughter. But again, we're actually talking today about the importance of telling the truth. Some things that Americans or Westerners can learn from Eastern European culture is being a lot more socially honest. Because I think it's a very also inauthentic and selfish. You know what? I'm not gonna tell what I think, so I will lie. I will get the benefits of this friendship. I will be a good person because I want to be liked. You are always going to lose when you're worrying about being liked. I would rather have 10 people on my live stream, but that are okay with me not trying to be liked, that are okay with the good days and bad days, that are here to get something, that are here to have a good time, to learn something, to connect, and not trying to find everything that's wrong and want me to cater and try. No, this will not happen. I will always be the same way, hopefully evolving hopefully evolving, but the same way. These things I believe them ever since I remember myself, but more so with time. With time, I only got reassurance in the things that I believe, and I let people very easily out of my life. I open the door. If that's not your cup of tea, if that's not your cup of coffee, if you feel like you're in the wrong place, you're welcome to go find somebody who resonates. Enjoy the time with them. But if I cannot be honest in a relationship, whether it's friendship, whether I'm working with you, if I cannot be honest in a relationship, what is the point of it? What is the point of it if you're in pain and you asking me and you struggling, but I cannot tell you I don't ask me. I had a major fallout with a close friend when the war had started, so you can guess where I'm from. I have a big fallout from a friend from my childhood. She is yeah, country people are a lot more straightforward, I agree, and I love that. A lot more real. I love that. So I had a fallout with a friend of mine. Let me look at beautiful roses for ladies on my channel. Yeah, I get inspired by little weird things. That's how I keep the energy up. So when the war started, I told her, that is your chance. She was asking me, and I told her, that is your chance to change your entire life. She's in a marriage where her husband had not been faithful for many years. She kept the marriage because of the children. She can excel in her career and it's not really career, but she has her feminine business, and because of the situation with the war, she can't really excel with that career, with that business. And she's so talented. If she was here in US, she could open her own beauty school because she's so skilled. And she asked me, and I told her what I would do. I told her exactly what I would do. Exactly. And she was so upset about it. And yeah, she was very upset about it when I told her that it's a time to make the jump. I am very big on risks, on opportunities, on jumping from the cliff. Yes. And now, 3 years later, every conversation about her regret that she had not left, because things had been getting progressively worse, and definitely did not get better, getting progressively worse, and she's in this vicious circle. And I told her, I really think that you made your choice. And I don't see a point going around the circle if you just want to complain about all of this, put all these negative emotions on me and do nothing about it. I told you, even in this terrible situation, you still have choice. Even with like you for you clothing, even if with you still have choice. Don't. I am tired of doing free emotional labor, because when I work, when I do my consultations, when I help a man with certain strategies with women and so on, I put all of my energy in it. So the problem when you help in your family or friends is they just think that it's something fun and you have nothing else to do, and then they end up not listening because they didn't pay for it. So I think that it's not about forcing opinion. With your friends and family members, you can say it once, and if they ask you again and you care enough, you can just tell them, I thought I already told you my opinion. You don't have to repeat yourself or convince anybody. But the very least we can do is be honest. I think it is the only way to be. That's my very raw opinion. Okay, let me read. Oh my gosh, so many comments. Welcome everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna read from the bottom up. And man, my light is I'm charging another light, so I'm sorry guys, it's a bit, am I very dark right now? Or okay, even if I am, in a couple of minutes I'm charging another light. So welcome everyone who's joining. Hello Morocco. Never take a dating advice from a woman. Never take seriously a man who writes in such comment. Okay, let's see. It's not wine, it's water with lemon. Thank you. Thank you, CCGB. I appreciate. Also, could you put my consult Veronica email? You can write if you have something, you have a question. Maybe you're dating an Eastern European woman or want to. You can ask a question, or you want to suggest a topic, share a story, maybe something I can read on the channel, because I already have a couple of letters I'm going to read. So welcome to write on my consultveronica@gmail.com email, and also it's my PayPal as well. If you enjoy my videos and you want to send a token of appreciation, you can do it that way as well. But if you send me your story and you would like me to read and analyze something on the channel, that comes at no extra cost or anything like that. So you can just, if it's something worthy of reading, if you think that other people will benefit, well, you're welcome to share it. Oh my God, so many comments. I don't money. See, somebody said money. Well, do you, this is something that is my passion. I love it, I enjoy it, but it's also something that I do, and people enjoy my perspective. So when you go to work, is your boss telling me, wow, you're money hungry, you're supposed to just sit here for hours and want nothing in return. Let's see. Thank you, Francesco. Okay. Anthony Warner. With all my experience with Russian, Ukrainian, Slovenian women, I appreciate the direct, cold truth they always operated by. Respect the authenticity. Thank you, Anthony. I know it sometimes can strike a chord. Sometimes it can be hurtful, but I was thinking, we were having this beautiful time. I was celebrating something this weekend. It was a holiday, but also I had some personal event to celebrate. And I don't drink a lot. I sometimes have maybe 2 drinks a year. So I'm not a drinker. Sometimes I would just have a sparkling water or, a tea or something like this. But sometimes, once in a while, once in a great while, it could be like a cocktail or something stronger, but in a very, very small doses, because I don't need to get wasted to be social. But I love coming to different cities and sitting at the bar and meeting people. You probably will never see them again, but there is certain authenticity when people meet and they know they can be themselves. And so there was a conversation at this particular bar about this lady was working in a weight loss medical company, and she was telling some things about this and how people come and about the importance of this and the issue with extreme obesity in the US and so on and so forth. And they were talking about the importance of these surgeries, and I just sit there and I just said, well, yeah, you can do all this, or you can just start a diet, working out, and never stop till you reach your goal. You can, I said something in terms of, you can do the surgery, or you can just stop eating crap and just, and put yourself in shape and lose weight. Like, you can take action and change your life, basically. And the whole table, I don't remember how I said it, but the whole table laughed because I said something so logical, and I said something, yeah, no, that's too logical, right? And so the whole table of people, it was men, women, everybody, they were just laughing. And after that, we had just a good old time. Everybody was talking and, discussing different concepts and things. But I just made this one remark. I don't remember. I don't remember what I said. And I know it's not that simple. Some people have, but I just said the core truth that most people will try everything. They will buy patches. I'm sorry, but a lot of companies sell placebo effect. It doesn't do nothing to you, okay? It's a placebo effect, nothing else. Some people would buy patches, some people would buy some shots, some teas, when the thing you need to do is hyper focus on your sleep, on your diet, on your mental health, just million things that you can do. But most people, especially in America, want to go for a quick fix and then have all these problems all over again. So I think when you show up as authentic, some people may dislike you, but the beautiful thing is that you will pull in your circle exactly the people that you need. And you can actually make a friend even when you're traveling at the beach, at the bar. You can actually meet a lifetime friend because you showed up authentically. One of my friends, very, very close friends right now, she saw my comment under some video on the internet, and she came and checked out my channel, and then slowly but surely, we became friends. She is one of my closest friends right now, but I wrote a real thing, a real comment, and she was wondering who I was. So the more you show up authentically, the less you worry about somebody liking you. And when you have to be someone else to be liked, so what is the point? I'm gonna go and get a light, my darlings. I'm gonna put this. We're having a 30-second pause. I'm going to turn off my video for just a moment. I would like to have just a little bit better lighting. if it's possible. Let's see. The light looks great. I don't. Okay, well, let's see if we can make it even better. Yeah, I think it's a little bit brighter. I'm gonna here. There is nothing wrong with the light. Thanks, Dave. Okay. Good morning from Germany. Good morning. The light is great. Thank you. Good evening from San Antonio. Hello. Somebody says it's my channel. Interesting. Okay. All right, we're not gonna be doing answering stupid questions. Not tonight, devil. Not tonight. We're not answering any low IQ question. Sorry, but we're talking today about being real. Let's see. Okay, this is not my personal dating channel, and I do not answer personal questions, and we don't talk politics. Amazing that knowing where she's from is so high of priority. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Yeah, it's like... Okay. Okay, let's see. Somebody says, whatever you think, you're beautiful. Thank you. That's a very subjective, but I appreciate the kind words. Okay, I'm going down the bottom because there's a comments again. Looks like you're all dressed up with nowhere to go. I'm always dressed up. If I wanted to go somewhere, I could, but I have no intention going anywhere. I'm always dressed up every single day. You know why? Because that's how I prefer living my life. So... I don't ask anybody for permission, and I don't wait for Christmas. I don't wait for birthday. I don't wait for somebody to die to dress up. I don't wait for somebody to die or be born to dress up. I do what I want. That's my main rule. So yes, if you want to, if you enjoy the video, one of the best thing, I know not everybody has a desire or capacity, to support the channel with your hard earned money, so that is okay if you can't. One of the most beautiful things you can do is push a like button if you if you stumble on the video and you enjoy the video, and subscribe so you can join. I'm gonna start doing at some point horizontal lives, and you will only see them if you subscribe, but not even always, unfortunately. But horizontal lives usually would show on your homepage. Is that straight vodka? Yes, of course. I know I'm from Eastern Europe, but I cannot stand vodka. Even the smell of it disgusts me. I would never hit that button. Okay, Mark, don't. But your comment is already helping me to grow my channel, so whether you want it or not, you contributed in a positive way. Okay, music. Conservatives, you welcome. I have too many women on my list. I do not want law enforcement to find out. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. What is my chance of success? Okay, again, these questions. I remember you. You wrote a very mean comment. I actually blocked you from my page on. I have a really amazing memory for names for people. I remember you. I don't really work on my Facebook page anymore. I'm just kind of tired of Facebook. But you wrote a very weird mean comment. But I have to give you credit. You came and you apologized to my DMs. You came and apologized. So I credit you for that. You shouldn't be focusing on your ethnicity. You need to get out of the victim mode, okay? There is plenty of people with different race, different nationality, that marrying other nationalities and living just fine. You still, I don't remember how many years it was when you were asking me this question. My honest perspective is that you need to be realistic. You need to evaluate your character, which you have an issue with. I'm sorry, even though you apologize for the nonsense you had written, but you still like, oh, I'm black, I'm white, I'm yellow. It doesn't matter. Yes, you may not be a preference for everyone because people grew up with in a different culture. You can look at certain cultures in US, you can look at Indians, you can look at African Americans, you can look at Asians. It's normal for people to prefer their culture, but does it mean that you could not meet somebody that would be attracted to you, that will like your character if you put it together, if you provide there are so many. Instead of being in this mode, look online, find some international, interracial, cross-cultural couples and follow that. Or go on a dating site, make yourself look presentable and stop being a victim. I was talking about this today, actually, with a conservative man that also happened to be black. And I told him, I am sick and tired of these 6'2" tall men with muscles that are big, with arms that are bigger than my legs, and like, oh, I don't know, I'm this, I'm that. Stop it. Just knock out the bullshit. Show a woman what you can give her instead of the color of your skin and BS that you have. You're not gonna be everyone's preference. I'm not everyone's preference by far. It depends. I mean, I don't know, but I don't care about it because I don't need everyone. I just need somebody that is a match for me. I'm just saying in general, not even the most beautiful woman in the world is not everyone's preference. And so I can guarantee you that with this weak character, I'm sorry, you are not everyone's. You're just sitting on the couch and wondering, it's been how many years? Get out there, meet people, show a woman what you can provide her, how you can protect her. How do you look? Are you presentable? Are you a gentleman? Do you know how to open the door? Have you made your research about Slavic culture? So I'm basically, with this conversation, showing you, I'm not trying to please Dave. I'm not trying to convince him to subscribe my channel, but I'm giving him the real raw truth, which is the topic of this video. If you ask, you shall receive, but don't complain the way you receive it. So become a man that women would be after you, no matter, what culture or ethnicity. Become that man that got it together. I swear. Yeah. White Supreme Pizza says it's all about money. Yes, honey, of course. Of course. If it's all about money, you don't have, right? That's more truth. Caribbean Club used to be my jam, Kiv. Yes, mine too, but very long time ago, before it kind of became too popular. When it was small, it was my favorite place too. It was, when I was there, it was like almost private. It was, you kind of need to know somebody to get in. Then it became, but yes, it's my favorite, some of my favorite memories. Thank you, Salvador. How often do women get involved with someone who makes less money? Too often. And then they have children they cannot feed. Smart women don't. A man should earn his way up. If you want a woman to make another one of you, put your life at risk, take years from your business or career, you should be able to provide. Okay? The time you spend on complaining that you can't provide, you can literally open a business. Man, I'm really on my grind today. Yeah, I remember you, but yes, thanks for apologizing. I saw your apology. I have a crazy memory. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm not dissing you, I'm not telling you, but how do you look? How do you present yourself? What you can provide for a woman? Go on dating sites, either international dating sites, and try that are women. I know women that are married to all kinds of people, including your ethnicity. But if you cannot offer anything, it's a different question. I love men, I respect men, and that's why I tell the truth. When I see a man that is stronger than me, taller than me, smarter than me, I mean, not always, but, and he's like, well, but I don't know, and maybe I don't, can you tell me the truth? I don't know. What can you do? Oh, dear Lord. If you have victim mode, if you ever gonna be with a Ukrainian or Russian woman and you're gonna be telling her that, things are unfair, inequality, she just will take her shoe and throw it into you, okay? It's just so weak. Men in America need to stop asking for the crutches, okay? Nobody is oppressing you but your own mind. Your mind is what's oppressing you, okay? People are fighting in the war right now. Men are sitting in the trenches right now, losing arms, legs, blood. They don't complain about anybody oppressing them. They are doing the ultimate sacrifice. They are doing the ultimate sacrifice for their women, for their family. But I am this color. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you see, I can't do this without so much passion, but this is real. Team's channel says, step up and be a man. Don't worry about crap, work and move on. Yes. Don't ask me questions. I don't know you. I mean, you have to be reasonable. You are never, unless you are extremely rich, extremely handsome, extremely tall, have shoulders like this, you are never anyone's first preference. It's normal. It's normal. But you can be the perfect preference for the person that is a match. Most men, not most, but many men, not want to give this much and get want to give this little and get this much. You have to understand the type of a woman, what you want. David, thank you so much. David B says, this is why I subscribe, straight up the truth. Yes, we're talking today about cultural differences between Slavic people and American. And we are talking about the raw truths. Wait, I'm sorry. The raw truths you get in here. I'm sorry. I should not even apologize. Yeah, somebody is laughing. No man cares about you. I'm sure nobody. No, not any man in my entire life had cared about me. You're absolutely right, Susan. How did you know that? You can just tell, right? Never. Since I was 12 years old, no man ever cared about me. It was crazy because when I was that young, when I was 12, I looked like I was about 16, 17. And it was such an unsettling experience because I was a child, but I looked like a young lady. It was insane. I was very uncomfortable. So yeah, ever since then, no man ever turned his head. Yes, CCGB, thank you to all the people that bring value. I am in US currently. Everybody that has offers I cannot say no to, or their life story, can reach out to me to my email. You know, coffee in Istanbul also. I have been to Istanbul. I love that city. I have a great news for you guys. I'm gonna let you have a lot of sleep tonight because my phone I'm streaming from isn't charged. So we probably have another 10 minutes, which is good. Good. You got to get rest as well. European women from that area want the old school. They love the guy with flowers. Yes. Wait. Yes. Talking about it. Always have fresh flowers. German, Russian, Ukrainian women don't pull punches and have been pretty much the only women I've ever truly vibed with. Their shadows are fully integrated. Interesting. You know, again, I do believe that we can learn from any culture. I learned something from living here. I learned some things, I polished some things living here. So it's intercultural, but I think that America went too fake. Hi, how are you? Like, oh, stop. Just stop. Just ask normally. How are you? How was your weekend? Did you enjoy this? Just ask like a normal person. You don't have to ask, like, hi, how are you? Ugh. Cannot stand it. Western women have been pricked more times. Okay. This is terrible. I'm not reading. I do not read disrespectful comments. I'm sorry. Yes, never ask these ghost questions you don't want the answer to. Yes. So, you know, my friends here in US, they now know not to ask me. They know not to ask me because I would say one word: leave. Every girl that's suffering in their relationship, every girl that forcing herself and doing things she's not supposed to be doing. I have only one answer. Especially when you tried everything. You know, it's hard to have empathy for spineless person. Maybe I do have empathy, but it's hard to fully trust a spineless person. You know that your energy will be wasted, your time gone, and nothing will change in the end. Don't be a spineless person, whether you're a woman or a man. Have dignity, have respect. Thank you, CCGB, yes. Bobcat, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Thank you, Manuel. You could be Roy, doesn't offend me. Good. I'm saying this because I care about you. You know, you want to try something, you want to open, you want to join some websites, reach out to me for a consultation. I can help you to put your profile correct, when you sit correctly, when you look correctly, when you are put together. That's very important. When your profile describe you. And it's almost like sometimes at some point of life you need to you know how sometimes when you take a photo and you want to improve the contrast so it's more vivid, you put a little bit of a contrast brighter. It's like you need to squeeze a personality out of you so a woman can see you. It's a great thing to actually elevate yourself. And even if you don't meet a woman you want, you will elevate yourself. You will like being yourself more. You know, people talk about being invisible, you know, after this age, after that age. I've already passed all these, I mean, not all, but some of these ages, and I've never felt invisible in my life. In fact, I feel more visible now than ever. because I take pride in how I show up, in how I walk, and how I speak. I always get attention, even when I literally need to put glasses and a hat and a hood if I go somewhere to not get attention. And it doesn't matter if it's women or men. It doesn't matter. Zaid is saying one big problem is that many men do not see a woman, truly see her, not just her beauty. Yes. Pay attention to her, know her identity. Yeah, not her bright side, know her passion. Yes. Know what she dreams about, not what she does for your ego. Yes, 100%. 100%. I want to make another video that we need to start see humans. Men and women need to, again, learn how to see humans in each other. That wouldn't be a bad thing if we start seeing human, not just the body or what people can do for you. Truth hurts. Never ask a woman for advice. They care about themselves. Okay, honey, where is your channel? I wanna watch your advice. Where is your channel? We're all gonna come right to you. Let me tell you, you don't have a channel, you don't have a life, and you have a lot of free time. Why are you still here? You said 40 minutes ago that don't listen to a woman's advice. So what are you doing here exactly? Just showing that you have not achieved nothing in your life? That you watching somebody you don't enjoy watching? You don't care about? This is just an example of I'm sorry, but I'm gonna call it off. This example of a complete loser. Every half an hour he tells me he tells you not to watch my channel. So what are you doing here? If all countries would stop fighting each other, maybe we all could have a better life. It takes trust to trust. It takes time to trust someone. Don't even. I live with this pain for so long. And I completely agree with that. Yes. What can I say? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Tony's still here. Tony can't live without this channel, I understand. David B says, I'm 6'4", but it makes airplane very uncomfortable. I bet. Oh my gosh. I have one a great acquaintance who's 6'4", and he is a giant compared to me. Like a gentle giant. Oh, thank you, jail contracting. I appreciate you. You said it. I just stopped by to say that honesty died in America decades ago. Yes. You know what? Some years ago, I had this comic, Kelvin and Hobbes, and that comic was created. It was written before the PC, before the political correctness. And I did not grow up here in US, so I was reading Calvin and Hobbes, and I was on the floor laughing from that humor, because it's so raw, it's so just, I don't know, just, it's hilarious. I'm a big fan of Calvin and Hobbes. I find it hilarious. I learned by heart some of the pieces of it. If this woman marries a millionaire, she will disappear from the internet. Actually, you're very wrong about it. If I would marry a millionaire, I could give even more of my time. Because unlike you, I really love what I'm doing. So if my things and things that I need would be taken care of now and forever, the sky would be the limit of how much time I would do. Right now, I'm contributing my time. I'm not necessarily getting paid for it. I'm doing it because of the passion I have in my heart. But this is something that you would never understand. I actually was talking about it, I think last Friday, or no, Sunday. I was talking about it. When a woman meets a man that is ready to support her and cover, he doesn't lose anything. Because when the pressure is removed, when a woman can relax, she can become extremely creative. And in that creativity, she can eventually even make more than a man. I know I have actually, I know a few people personally who were able to do that. Because when you remove the pressure from a woman can strive. She can function when she has clock and pressure, but when the pressure is removed, when she's in a beautiful state of mind, she can create. So yes, don't hope. I will disappear from internet if my family will require me to. And I done it already. If you're watching me for a long time, how some people, Elizabeth, you know, sometimes I take months and even years of internet because I feel like it, but it's not because anything else. It's because I want to take a break from stupid comments. It's because I want to nurture my own heart and my loved ones. I don't want to be anywhere else. So I disappear, but for a completely different reason. I'm not saying all this to try to prove something to this Tony guy. I'm just sharing my heart with people who are here and who have been supporting me. I'm answering the question because I want you to understand that how wrong this person really is. But that's okay. If I were to take you out on the first date, I would take you bowling. Good luck with that. um, Ты уже начинаешь делать врагов, да. Не начинаю, а продолжаю. Боже, как же ты меня переживают, вау. Thank you, darling. Hello, Harsha Chowda Dari. Hello. Hey, Seven. Okay, we have a little bit time left because I think my phone is about to sign off. David B is laughing. What's your problem? You. Thank you. You know, I like when people come and trying to categorize somebody. You know, when they have no identity. That's just always interesting. Do you guys like this calm background? I don't know if it's matching the conversation. I don't know if this background really matching the conversation. The raw conversation we have tonight. Conservative Susan, Veronica, I'm here because you're pleasant, truthful, funny. Who said Russians have no sense of humor? You're wise beyond your years. Good for you. You enjoying yourself. Yes, I do. And you're very welcome here, Sue. Thank you. Thank you for such wonderful comment. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Tony, you still here? Aw. I'm so touched. Thank you. Oh. Thank you, Sean. Somebody asked, are you Latina? I'm winter Latina. I've heard that expression some time ago, and it just made me laugh and so hard, as they talked about, Slavic people being winter Latinas. And, I would say there is truth in that. We have pretty strong personality and pretty high temper, and we are pretty raw. There is no bullshit. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna be wrapping up. Thank you, Shalimar. I'm actually very original, yes. And it's actually make me happy when I wake up in the morning. I find it as a big blessing. Unfortunately, many people are in a situation when they need to be somebody else. And in some way, my channel is to inspire people to do what they are good at. I had some wonderful actually feedback from few ladies that watching my channel, and they told me, there is something that I want to do, and I always feel like I'm not good enough, and watching you just doing it makes me want to do it myself, because you don't have to be perfect to bring some value to this world. We all have something valuable about us. I'm very original. Thanks, Tony. You see, you're getting in the right direction now. Conservative Sue says your home is nice. Thank you. We're gonna have a very nice setup for the winter. It's gonna be cozy. Very, very cozy. Because I love fall and I love winter. I know many people hate winter, but I love winter. I love snow and I love fall. I love leaves, and I don't know, I just like candles. I like soft lighting, music, tea. I can show you how to do the most delicious tea. I can make maybe a video for the fall. I can show you different recipes, how to make the most soul warming tea, and you can know I'm coming live at 9, and maybe you can come and have some tea with me. Thank you, Veronica. Good to see you again. Thank you for your channel. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate you. Thank you. David B says, I don't like the calm background and you goblet. Yeah, generally the topics could be a lot more softer. But today, I just have to say it. I do think that Eastern European people are a lot more socially honest, and I think that's the way to be. I think that this is something that Americans, Western people in general, could learn. Because when everybody is trying to sugarcoat, there is no authenticity, there is no passion. It's just so boring. Oh, thank you. The fact that Tor playing hang drum music just won me over. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Everyone who wants to stay is welcome. You look like a doll. Thank you. Pay attention to what a woman does, not what she says. That saying is about a man. A woman can heal with her voice and conversation. So, thank you, Sean. A woman is not measured by her actions as much as man is. Your actions don't measure. You said that never listen to a woman and you stayed here for the entire time of life. So if you meant it, you would say it and you would have left. You would have departed, but you stayed. Yes, I'm definitely an artist, but in my own way. Yes, absolutely. I love drums. I like violin. What else? I forgot the name. Ah, I forgot the name of the instruments that I really like. Harp. Yes. Your channel is to make money without getting a job. Yes, it is for sure. I have not had work since I was a teenager, because I had something here and here in my heart. I never had to get a real job, because I'm sorry to tell you this, but you don't have to. If you have a talent, you can bring a lot more positive things with your talent that you have. Yes, I'm very original. I know that. Thank you for reminding. I have a lot of different avenues and I love what I do. So, доброй ночи. Thank you, CCGP. Thank you for having my back. I appreciate you. Thank you. It is very nice what you said about to be valuable to others. Yes, your life is never good when you bring no value to others. It's never good. Most people who are depressed never work jobs that they believe in, never have activities that they believe in and that gives them satisfaction. Because when you do things that you love, there is something is going on. Something so beautiful is going on when you do things that you love. Guys, I have a question to you. Do you want me to stop the live, or do you want me to switch off the camera for a moment so I can charge it? I would bring it to my other room, which is very private, so I'm not gonna keep the camera on. Please let me know if you want me to stay live for a little bit more, but I'll have to temporarily switch off my camera for a few minutes. Yes, if you feel depressed, if you're mad at me, that I have been entrepreneurial ever since I remember myself. I remember being 8 years old and I wanted a Barbie doll more than anything in the world. My parents could not afford it. It was very, very difficult time, and I was going every yard and I was looking for the bottles to recycle. I'm gonna okay guys, I'm gonna switch off my camera now because it's very private. So yes, I'm gonna tell you a story time. So thank you, David. Yes, I'll stay for a little bit. So what was I saying? Yes, so I wanted to have a Barbie doll. I drove my father crazy. I told him that I was going around looking for empty bottles, right? You know what it is? I was looking for empty bottles, from pop and things like this, and I was saying, okay, I need 99 more bottles, I need 79 more bottles, I need 48 more bottles. I drove him crazy. He told me, I don't want to hear anymore about any bottles. But I wanted to get that doll so much. And, that's what I've done. I got the bottles. Most online streamers want to live in an echo chamber and get angry and mean when somebody has a different opinion. I don't mind a different opinion if it's intelligent. I don't necessarily mind it that much, but it cannot just be, something vague, something very weird. Okay, guys, I'm gonna see what I could do. But yeah, so people who are yeah, she's just making, yes, of course. You want to get you want to create things, right? You want to do something with your life. That is normal. You want to do, every single person wants to do something with their life and get some results. But yes, I was always entrepreneurial. I love cutting. I love doing things and creative things. That's just always been something, you know, something for me. As I'm telling you, drove my father. You know what? I'm gonna make a new arrangement here. Just give me a second, guys. Yes, drove my parents here. My mother too. Drove my mother and my father crazy. But guess what? I got the doll. I think I found like 300 bottles. Bottles, recycling bottles. I think I found 300 recycling bottles. And I got the doll that I wanted. And it was the happiest day of my life when I got it. So when I wanted something, I would just be I would just be obsessed. There's no other word. I was obsessed about it, my darlings. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. I was absolutely obsessed about it. Okay. Watch your wallets, boys. Somebody subscribed. Thank you so much. Okay. The Barbie, yeah. I mean, yeah. It was a dream. I was 8, 9 years old, I wanted a doll. It's normal, I guess, for a kid. Why not? Wait. Wait. Okay. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just read comments when my comment is charged, and I don't have lighting in this room. And it's my very private room, guys. I'm sorry, I can't... I don't like going live. I know some streamers go live in their bedrooms, but I find it's too much for me. So I'm gonna read a few comments. Even some adults collect old Barbies. Oh my gosh, I love 90s Barbies. Thank you for saying that. I love 90s Barbies. They're so beautiful. Especially there is a specific kind that I like. It's less generic than the other ones. Oh, I love them so much still. There is this one 90s one in a kind of like a fur coat. No, in a princess coat. Oh, I saw it last year and I almost bought it. Privacy is the luxury of the rich. Well, if you're gonna imagine, I'm very rich. I think that, I cannot see none of you guys, and you can hear my voice. So if you enjoy the live, you're welcome to stay. Yes. Let me read. If you have questions or comment you want me to read, I will do it right now. Also, personal experiences can teach to be a lesson as well. I enjoy your stories. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. I love people's life stories as well. Yes, I collected pop cans and beer cans as a kid. Yes, it was so much fun. It felt like a real adventure. I was so passionate about it. But I drove people crazy because that would be my whole conversation. Thank you, Josh. Thanks for understanding, Dave. Yeah, I'll charge it for a moment. Let's stay live a little longer. Yes, guys. So if you want to read some last moment comments, that would be great. If you just joined and you wonder why there is no camera, the phone needs a charge. And I have 500,000 videos. And you can watch this live again. You will see you will see me on the camera. Socially honest, I say no. Everything hurts European feelings, as in America we won't go to jail. Other words. Okay, so to be fair, obviously there is etiquette when you are at work. You can be sharp, you cannot be offensive, but even at work, I think it's important to tell the person very exact matter what is that they need to change, instead of going beating around the bush and saying all these meaningless things. You can give them a direct idea. You can be very polite, but you can give them a direct idea what's wrong and fix the problem. Yes, you live in Alabama from New York. I live in the state of Michigan. Music says I love what you're saying. Thank you, music. Um, oh, thank you, DW guitar. Sorry, I switched off my camera. But thank you, I appreciate that. I have people that I enjoy watching, and it's so pleasant sometimes when somebody inspires you. You're watching them and it inspires you to do something, or they're just pleasant. I have people that I quietly admire as well. Damian Wayne says, so what's the debate? We're talking about that Eastern European people are a lot more socially honest than Americans. They're a lot more direct, which makes them appear a lot more authentic. And I think that inauthenticity is actually a big problem in US. People just wear these masks and they forget that it's okay to be connected. Even if you're a cashier at a grocery store, so instead of saying hi, how are you? Hi. Some people are better, but you can just say it, but mean it too. You might as well. You can put some heart to it. You can just be honest. So just say good morning. If you don't care how somebody is doing, you can just say good morning. Good to see you. How are you? It's been a spicy night. Yes. CCGB, when I have my camera on, I don't even I try not to look at the comments because they lead me away. It depends. In eastern and northern parts of the US, people act this way. South and western parts of US have no problem being blunt and direct. It's true. I guess it depends on geography. It's true. Oh, Elizabeth, darling, that is late. Oh, thank you. Thank you, DW. He says, your looks are why I can't shut up. I've been in love with you for exactly 14 minutes. Hey, That's good enough for me. What are you talking about, CCGB? CCGB said, oh my gosh, I forgot you were around the world. Bless you. America is a bubble wheel. The American dream is isolation from others. I would say that isolation is very prevalent, yes, unfortunately. And I find it a problem. It's not only in America. I think because of technology, in general, people are tend to isolate. So it takes discipline, and uh, that's why, I take breaks from internet and suggest you to do the same. We need, I love my channel because I really want to create a community. I want to create a wonderful community for people who are like-minded. That is one of my number one goals. And who knows, friendships could be made. Who knows, maybe even more than that. Isolation is a problem, yes, because of the technology. 100%, Damien. Damien says isolation is a problem globally because no one wants to talk face to face. I agree. Go for a walk and talk to strangers in line. Yes, I did this for entire 4 days. Talk to strangers, make conversations. Oh my gosh, I ran into a most amazing woman when I was antique shopping. I've ran into this beautiful woman. She commented on something I picked up, and she was so beautiful. She was so peaceful. I just could not help but notice she had this beautiful glow. I don't know how old she was, but she was a little bit older, but she looked very youthful. Her skin was beautiful, but her presence was so peaceful, and I just could not help but have a little conversation because I was just basking in her energy, and I was thinking that I would like to be like that. I have moments when I feel like this, but not enough. So she was a great inspiration. I remember her face. I would recognize her out of 1,000 people because of the calmness and very relaxed presence that she had. And I told her about that, and she said, yes, I hear that a lot. And she said, I live a very peaceful life. She said she was retired, but she looked very young, so I don't know what profession that she had. She said she was retired and she had a wonderful husband. And that was so beautiful, my dear friends, because when you go on internet, there is always drama, there is always people telling you this not worth it, that not worth it. But there are people that live beautiful and peaceful lives. So sometimes when you have a burnout, it's so important and see positive examples. I saw so many beautiful and positive examples this weekend. But that lady in particular, I met her in that one antique store. She just made such an impression. She was so beautiful. You cannot not notice it. So I got this beautiful feeling. It's hard to explain. You can only feel it. Yes, very true. Conservatives view is saying true friendship isn't about being inseparable. It's about being separated and nothing changes. Yes, very true. Sometimes you have moments when you are more connected than others, but when you're truly connected, you never lose that. But on the other hand, I think it is important to um I think it is important to nurture your friendship too, because your connection may not change, but you have to make time for family and you have to make time for friends. I am very introverted person, but I put it on my schedule to make sure I spend time with my precious people, to make sure it happens. Yes. Sorry, my nose is, in Eastern Europe we have this thing: if your nose is itching, like irritated, you will be drinking alcohol. But I won't. Good for you, Frankie. Yes, I may not be coming every night now, but when the conversation flows and I have a lot of people, and or I just feel like it, so it will depend. It will depend. Vodka. I cannot stand the smell of vodka. Thank you, GW. You know what? I'm gonna slow down with talking and put these sleepy vibes. So we're going to fade. This is how you can make a woman smile, bringing her beautiful flowers without her asking. If you are in a relationship with a Slavic woman, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, you can make her smile. We are inspired by beauty. How many ladies do I have? I don't know if you ladies, you must follow me on Instagram on my femininity in first. I have the most feminine clothes. It makes the life a little bit more beautiful and romantic. Check out my cute purse. As you know, I have a flip phone. So it can actually go inside of this purse. Some people are like, you have a flip phone. I actually do have a flip phone. And it goes inside of this purse. I love beautiful things. And yeah, I mean, what normal person would buy a purse like this? But I think that for ladies, being glamorous, being beautiful, at least more than like once in 20 years, when somebody has a wedding, I think it's so good for your self-esteem because you feel so beautiful. And you inspire others as well. When I was having this weekend, it was so beautiful, and I had couples, like older couples, middle-aged couples, coming to me and say, you are so pretty, you look like a princess from a fairy tale. I've heard this entire weekend, and it elevated their mood. There was no jealousy, there was no pointing fingers, there was no like, look at her. It was like, you just made our night. And I love wearing dresses, especially in summer, but in fall as well. And so I was wearing my princess dresses. I think I might post some of the things in community section and in coffee post, because they have free posts as well. But so you can just see some of things I do behind the scenes. Got any black people over there? What a question. I love watching and listening to you, Veronica. Thank you, Frankie. I appreciate it. So how about we give it 7 minutes. Okay? I'll put you my favorite. Relaxing music. So beautiful, so peaceful. Toast. I'm almost out of water, but thank you, Frankie. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're just hanging out before night will take its course. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Sue. I wish you could see a picture of me. You may think I'm cute. Why you don't have your picture? A lady should be dressed, yes. I love very well dressed women. I always compliment. Yes, red is my favorite color. And then cobalt blue. And then all juicy, beautiful colors. I want to show you another beautiful thing that I got, but where did I put it? I was showing to my mom. Oh. I'll show it to you next time. I got myself a little gift when I was there. Something that I was head over heels. It's an accessory, but just something so unique. I just felt instant connection, if you know what I mean. Can't believe I was showing to my mom. Where did I put it? You know, in winter, when everything gets gray, I always wear white, I wear bright pink, and I wear a lot of red with bright red lipstick. And if I feel down a little bit, it just like picks me up. Oh, I have an announcement to make. We are going to be reading some more books. We read a few chapters from The Way of a Superior Man, which is a phenomenal book. This one. I highly recommend all women and men to read this book. But we're gonna be reading The Laws of Human Nature and 48 Laws of Power. I want to bring value. I know not many people are reading nowadays, so we're gonna have at least one night when we are reading phenomenal books. What do you find attractive in a man? Masculinity, strength, decision making, posture, confidence, generosity, strong word. Oh, Frankie, you are so sweet. I have been to a carriage ride. It's always so fairy tale-y. We have a town here, Frankenmuth, with the carriage rides. Very nice. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Hello, Mark. Good evening. Oh, that's you in the picture, but I cannot see your face. Scarlet, yes. You mean scarlet red? Mm-hmm. I love to read, yes. Me too. Okay, DW, control yourself a little bit. Yeah, well, fur coats are my other passion. If you follow me on Instagram, you know. Yes, some of the lives are gonna be saved on my Patreon, and also if you're my Patreon member, you can reach out for a short consultation, and you know you can just they have a very low tiers, you know, like very affordable tiers, like a cup of coffee. So if you wanna support, if you feel like supporting my channel before I get good with YouTube again, you can do it either on Coffee or on Patreon if that's something you wanna do, but it's already a great help if you just subscribe and put a big fat like. But I think maybe when I will do book reading, maybe I will save those lives on Patreon, you know, and maybe we can have extra discussions there. Because Patreon can have its own life, so random people won't be jumping, and you can have your camera on as well, so I can meet you. If you subscribe on Patreon and we have like at least, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 members, it would be amazing with channel growing because we can see each other. I can see you. That would be amazing. But it's something for the future. Yes, I love red. This is actually burgundy, and this is like lipstick red. By the way, this is a sofa. I call it my cinematic sofa, and this sofa is from 1940s, 1950s, and it's in perfect condition. When I saw it in one of the shops, I almost had a heart attack. I knew we must be together. But I like turquoise, I like teal, I like baby blue, I like cobalt blue, I like pink. I have a lot of colors that I love. I love Tiffany blue. Yes, I like all the beautiful, rich colors. Yes, for me it's very seasonal. In summer I wear a lot of pink, light blue, royal blue, you know, like this like very airy colors. I wish I would have what I wanted to show you, but I'll show it to you next time. I'll show you my finds. In the end of the video, maybe I can show you my finds. Yeah. Thank you, Giant. Good night, good night. Okay, my dear, beautiful, lovely friends. I think we are wrapping up 100% now. It's time. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for contributing. We're going to have different topics on this channel, but I hope that every one of them will bring something positive into your life. I really enjoy this, and I would love to have some guests. So if you have an interesting life story, if you have something to share, if you're not afraid of camera and you would like to join me for a discussion, reach out to my Instagram, reach out to my email, comment under the video. Oh, thank you. Thank you, David. Um, Thank you so much. Thank you for the coffee. I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna be working at the coffee shop tomorrow. I have so much kind of mundane work I need to do. So thank you for the. So my coffee is paid for. I'm actually a tea drinker. I love tea. I'm gonna teach you guys maybe on my Patreon, but I also will make some recipes for everyone here. I will show you how to make the most delicious, most soothing, most heartwarming and soul warming tea. For the fall and winter. I love that people who don't enjoy this channel are sitting here till the very end. They must enjoy suffering. They must enjoy suffering. I hate you so much. I'm gonna be here for entire 2 hours. So my dears, my darlings, my dear friends and listeners and viewers, I will post on my community section when I know ahead that I will be going live, like I did today. I don't know if you've seen it, but I will be, when I know ahead, I will let you know. All right, my darlings, thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for contributing. I was going to sleep. It was so late, one of the nights, and I got such kind, direct messages from my new listeners. One was from David. I don't know if he's still here. Another was from a lady. Another was a voicemail from a lady too. And it just really something. It was something that I needed to hear. It was beautiful. I told you that I have the lady that wants to start her channel, and she said, you give me this idea that I can just sit down and do it. I don't have to have everything perfect, all the high tech. I can just sit down and do my best. And I told you, yes. And I told you, give me a channel. I will comment and put a like and even send you a super chat if I can. CCGB, you are the warrior. Thank you. And Elizabeth, I hope you are asleep already. Thank you so much. Oh, you still here, David? I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. She's fake, trying to make money. And you are real, I assume. If I was trying to make money, I would be on a different website. Selling my soul. But there is nothing wrong with bringing value and having people who want to invest or support you or buy some products. So I'm not offended. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Man, I really want to, give me 1 minute. I want to. What is your only fan page? Oh my goodness. You don't even understand. You're making me a compliment. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're making me a compliment. Yeah, I think this is a downside of a late life because there is a lot of weirdos out there. Hello, Benjamin. Oh, thanks, David. All right, I want to show this. I don't know if you can actually see it because my light is gone. I want to show you my find. I know it's crazy, but look at this creation of art. It's a purse from 1950s. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like semi-through. I think it's called tortoise. It was made in New York in 1950s. I know men maybe don't care about this thing so much, but this is so beautiful. It's like a piece of art. It's gonna be my purse. I like very, very unique things. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of like see-through. You know, I don't care for no Louis Vuitton, no brands. I don't care about this at all. I love something like really unique and beautiful. I like it so much. And it holds value. Every year they become more expensive because they disappear. Thank you, Frankie. David says, what are you offering, Sarah? Thank you guys for having my bag. You are art. Thank you. I love art. Yes, tortoise shells. Thank you, Hassan. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. When I saw it, I'm like, I'm fainting. It's just, you know, like, they don't do things like this anymore. It's for my night. Okay, let's see. iPhone does not fit, but my flip phone. Oh, it has a mirror too. Nice. I love art. I just love it so much. It is so beautiful. And think about it. How old it is? 50 plus 25, 75 years old. Woo! No, it's not a lamp. It's a purse. It's a purse. It's just a piece of art, but for me, it's perfect. Benjamin says, I love antiques. Yes, me too. Tortoise shell. Thank you. Yes, there's many ways you can call it, but it's tortoise. Oh, I love it. I told my mom, you know, some people raised alcoholics. You raised a shopaholic. You should be proud. Right? At the very least, you can be proud. Yeah, it's not cheap. You're right about that. It's not cheap. But so am I. I'd rather wait but get something that I really want. Yeah, it is like a jewelry box, but I want it as a purse. Your taste is exquisite. Thank you, Frankie. But look how much love in here. All this filigree and all these details. Even these tiny little legs. Just so beautiful. The handle. I feel so special, and I just... hopefully, you know, I can pass it down. I have a whole collection of beautiful things that I have these beaded purses from France from like 1940s. It's just art. I feel like I can't. It's just happiness. Some people think that I'm drunk, but I'm not. I'm just happy. Frankie, I love your sense of humor. But maybe you're serious. Looks like liquor bottle. It could be. Thank you, Ricarda. Yes, I would love to pass it to my grandchildren. Yes. At least you're not drunk like Nancy Pelosi. No. No, no. Hey, Derek. Happiness is only a season. I have been like this ever since I remember myself. So it's been a long season. Let's put it like that. It's been a hot minute. I always pull myself out of depressive thoughts. Always. Even the people I lost, even people I loved and lost, I know that they love me, and if they can see me, they want me to live the juiciest, the most fulfilled and beautiful life. So each time I miss my father, or I miss somebody who I loved and who passed away, I think about them, and I know exactly what they would tell me and how they would like to see me. So I get up and beauty up and go. Thank you, CCGB. Yeah, so I don't know, it's just so beautiful. Okay, see, yeah, it opens. Yeah, I wish I could see the color. Like, it's really like, it's like see-through. Yeah, my father was my rock. We were like this. People told me things about him. Some were true, some were not, but it didn't matter to me. Oh, I'm gonna get super emotional, but it didn't matter to me. You know why? I never said he was perfect. Yes, I know. But I knew his heart. He was also a very intense and very passionate person. And he was extremely charming. Oh my gosh. Women were going insane for his charisma and his way of presenting. He was very smart. He was a engineer of a very high level. He was a creator, an innovator. He was brilliant, dedicated man. Waking up every day at 4:30 to give, like somebody said here, if I would marry a millionaire, you would never see me. And they could not be further from the truth, because same from my father, he had his passion, and he woke up every day at 4:30 so he can be at work at 5:30 and have 2 hours before the crowd comes, before they start blabbing about their kids, their work, the TV shows. He wanted to work for 2 hours when there is not a soul, so he could truly focus and create. And he told me, one time he told me that I think he worked for 33 years, an engineer, and he told me, I'm a very blessed man. Every moment I worked, I was fulfilled. I was living my passion. He told me that. Oh my gosh, it really makes me emotional, but yeah. And I think that's why I have such respect for men who are having their core, they are on the mission, that are not distracted by BS, that are not flooding, females channel, criticizing their makeup or whatever else. I love purposeful and driven men, like men with purpose and drive. I think that is a magnet for me. Yes, thank you, Frankie. He was very admirable, yes. And he taught me how to withstand the storm. And also, he taught me to never lie about BS reasons. For example, when you said you're gonna do something, you must do it. Don't promise something, then don't do it, and come back like nothing happened. He never once not follow his word. If he gave me a word that he going to do something, he had always done it. There was not a time when he promised me something and he did not follow up. That's why people tell me that I have too high standards for men, but I don't think so. Following up your word is not too high. It's how it's supposed to be. How it's always supposed to be. Yeah, he was a genius, yes. He really was. He actually had a book. He made 50 innovations in printing machine industry in USSR. But if he was born here in US, he would be a multi-millionaire. But he was born in USSR, so he only had the acknowledgements, but not the money. How about your camera lower? How about you get blocked? Hey, yes, it's going well. Thank you, Easy Bay Chair 420. Yeah, so I'm saying this to say, be proud of your family, be proud of your father, your grandfather, your mother. In America, it is so individualistic. A lot of people don't take pride in their ancestry, and it's very important because we are continuing them, and we can continue them in so many ways, continue their legacy, and kind of like in a spiritual word, access their power. A lot of our ancestors were survivors, were strong people. In America too, it used to be very strong people everywhere before certain mentalities took over. So it's important to honor that ancestry, remember it, share about it, and continue the legacy. Sometimes when I feel like things are not going the way I want, I think about my father. And I know exactly what he would say. So I have to snap out of my ways and do what he would prove. You look like a 1940s actress. Oh, thank you. That is actually an amazing compliment for me. Thank you. Maybe somebody would be upset, but for me it's a beautiful compliment because I'm obsessed with old Hollywood. I'm obsessed with old Hollywood. I have over 10 patents myself, so he is exactly like myself. I guess you have some similarities, yes. That's beautiful. What do you do, Frankie? Thank you for those who subscribe. Thank you. I always want to make it short, but then I feel the difference in life that you feel that people are there. You feel the connection. And I really, really love it. North Kareem says, Eastern Europeans are very classy. Thank you. Many of them, yes. A great power comes with a great responsibility. Yes, Mr. J. Yes. You are a legacy. Thank you. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate it. Oh. You blocked Elsa? Elsa usually writes good things. Elsa, what have you done, darling? Oh, hidden by Elsa. I'm sorry, Elsa, you're moderators. Thank you, darling, for looking out. Thank you. I'm like, who blocked Elsa? She's sweet. Yes, I like old Hollywood. I'm obsessed. If you guys liked this kind of things, join my femininity and furs on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting a lot of like fashionable videos there. Do you know that I got in trouble again with YouTube because of Instagram? I'll tell you later. So it looks like I will have to wait more time for them to figure out. I think they are really competing with each other. They don't want reposting, but I'm trying to prove that it's still me. In my shorts, I'm posting myself. It's not somebody else's content. You make my heart glow. Thank you. I'm an engineer. Okay, yes, my father was too. I'm gonna fall asleep listening to her voice. You're welcome. I used to get a little bit in my feelings when people would tell me, Veronica, I fall asleep to your videos. But then I saw that it was a great compliment because they found the voice to be somewhat soothing. So I appreciate that. Good night. That is a beautiful compliment. Perfect description. 1940s actors. Thank you. I do have videos when I actually look like that, but stylized with makeup and fur. Marie, I'm sorry, I don't know how to read your last name, but Marie is saying you have such sweet smile. It's a natural smile, not a forced one. Thank you. Yes, we're talking about authenticity today. Thank you, Marie. I'm sure you do too. Otherwise, you wouldn't notice. A word in Spanish. Mucho gusto. I watched videos of you. You are a normal person and not a queen. Okay. I'm not a queen, I'm a princess. Yemeni girl, I am from Kiev, Ukraine, originally. Okay, guys, we are actually wrapping up. I've been sitting quietly, darling, watching out for you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Elsa. Yes, my dear friend, so I have some of my consulting clients and coaching clients, so I think I might go once live in my car or spontaneously, but I will be live maybe tomorrow, but then I'm gonna take 3-4 days off because I need to save my energy for the people I work close with, but I'm still gonna be coming on. Friday, we'll see how my plans will align tomorrow. Mr. J says, I love vintage Hollywood. Actually, not just Hollywood. Oh, yes, I love 1920s, 1930s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I hear you. Same. Yes, I understood. Yes, thank you. Yes. Thank you, Sue. Oh, I love it too. And I dress like it sometimes, very often. Every city have to have a crazy, a crazy, how you call it? Городская сумасшедшая. In English, I don't know. Like an eccentric person. I ask my moderators, please tell people where I'm from, please. I can't say it anymore. Mikey, no tattoos. Mikey says Veronica is the kind of girl you get tattooed on your arm. Oh no. Better tattoo in your heart. It will be more long lasting. I've been falling asleep to your older videos as well. Your voice and presentation is so soothing. Thank you, David. Can I take the princess for a dinner date? I don't know you. You want me to go for a date with a stranger? You have to make official presentation so I'll consider. But thank you, Mikey. You're flattering me today. Yes, CCGB is a warrior. But I appreciate you, Elsa, and I appreciate Elizabeth. All of you are amazing. Oh, could picture you doing an old Hollywood movie being a princess. Yeah, ladies, follow me please on my Instagram. You might enjoy my content because it's gonna be a lot of vintage things. Just pleasant to watch if you like retro fashion. I love retro fashion. Been talking about it the last 45 minutes. Mr. J says Ukrainian girls are so funny. They are not what they seem to be. Like Russians are when they're... You know, we have multiple personalities. We wear multiple hats. You know, you see me with my little niece, I'm gonna be 100% auntie. You know, you see me with my friends from the past, I'm gonna be completely different. You see me in the antique shop, I'm gonna be like, we wear many hats. I can be super nerdy, you know, and I can actually switch off my energy of attractiveness sometimes when I'm in a place when it's inappropriate to shine or, you know, have this... I know how to switch it off, and I will be completely pale, not pale, but bland. I've learned a lot of things. Because sometimes there is no place for flirtation and just very negative people. So I switch off the shine. I know how to switch it off. I had a great time there. Yes, I'm so glad. Hello, first time here. What's going on? Nothing. We're just talking. Welcome, our teamer. Tortoise shell, beautiful. Yes, I know. It's my little bird. It's my little gift, you know. Yes, I do black and white too. I like black and white. So, all right, my darlings. My name is like Annie Gray. Night Gray. Night Gray. My husband is from Ukraine and speaks it fully when his parents are still here. I see. Night Gray? Huh, interesting. I speak Ukrainian and Russian. That's beautiful. Welcome to your channel. Oh, to your channel. I need to go to sleep. Welcome to my channel. That's beautiful. I hope that things are going very well for you and for your husband. If you write it in Cyrillic, I would read it correctly immediately, but... Hello, Joe. How are you doing today? Thank you. Life is beautiful. Your aura is still very positive. Thank you. Thank you. Our relationships are different with others. Very well said. Yes, I'm like a magnet. I mean, like a mirror, but also like a magnet. All of us are, because when you're with another person, whatever you have, you're gonna pull out that from them and mirror them as well. All right, darlings, I can do this to my mods. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you with my first opportunity. I will post on my community section if I know ahead that I'm gonna go live, but I probably will go live spontaneously somewhere this weekend. Okay? I am completely Italian and love your channel. Thank you, Marie. Oh, don't get me started on Italian style and class and manners. Oh, don't get me started. My dream to have a long time in Italy, looking at all the art and all those women. You know, one thing I'm gonna say, this last thing, I love these Italian ladies that are a bit more mature, and they having this beautiful mink coats, and they have glasses and scarves and beautiful, and they're so luxurious. Love it. I love it. I follow some accounts on Instagram, and I'm just like, Venice, Italy is my dream. Yes. All of Italy is my dream. Most of it. A broke millionaire. You have a cute accent. Thank you. All right, my darlings. Love you so much. Thank you. And I will see you very soon. All right? Let's get that sleep. Okay? Good night, everyone. Thank you for being with me. Yes, let's be real. Let's be more authentic. You don't have to sugarcoat. You can just be yourself, and those people who get you will stay. They won't be offended. Good night. Good night, my darlings.